talking today about email addresses. A lot of people are starting off a business because they want to save money and they don't quite know how to get it started. A lot of people grab a free email address like gmail.com or something. So my company email address might be tryingcomputers at gmail.com or hairbos at tryingcomputers.com. And that's fine for an email address and it's fine for a personal email address, but when you do a business email address that doesn't have a professional quality behind it, and big companies like Walmart and Amazon, they might be able to get away with it, even if you do like Amazon at gmail.com. Just saying that, even though Amazon's a big company, it just automatically degrades what it sounds like. And as a small business starting off, you need to have that professionalism that shows that you're a real company, shows that you know what you're doing, and it lets people put their trust and faith that you know what you're going to do and they're not going to get scammed. And so I'm going to show you how to set up an email account and easy ways you could do it. First, I'm going to use the hosting that I provide, which is I resell GoDaddy, and I'll show you in GoDaddy briefly. It's about the same, but I'll show you the two different interfaces. So first of all, if you go to shop.tryingcomputers.com, I don't want that one, we want this one. Shop.tryingcomputers.com will take you to this one here. And at this point, you should have a domain name, and I should get your email from wherever you bought the domain name. In the previous videos you saw, I use this one for my domain names, and so now I could easily come in here and I could add in my email or whatnot. So here was your domain, here's a website, we'll come back to there. Here's hosting, security, marketplace, and here's your workspace, which has your emails. And so you basically go to email, and under here you have personal email, which you use for any personal thing, or here's your business email. You could always start off with this here. This just gives you one email address. It's the same, but this one will give you 5 email addresses. And so basically I like this one to begin with because it allows me to interface it to my phone and mobile. This one here, you got to use the online web browser. Nowadays, a lot of people do that anyhow, so it's not a big deal. But you just add it to your cart. And if you don't want to do, you can lock it in for longer or whatnot. And it comes out to, like I said, it's like less than $5 a month for business email. And you go ahead and you check out and you continue. And once you do that, let me go ahead and sign in. Once you do that, they're going to show up under your products. And so if you click on your name when you signed in and go products, you'll see one down here that says workspace email. And so we'll manage all. I have different groups and different emails. So as you do manage all, it'll pull it up and you'll have these ones here. And there would be forwarding and there would be email plans. If you do hosting, most hosting will give you at least one email forwarder. If not, you could purchase them. Those are even cheaper than an email plan. The difference is on the forwarding, you don't get a mailbox. It just forwards it to a different email account. On the email plans, you actually have an email so you can send to and from that email address. So we'll go ahead and go create. So if I hit forwarding, you'll see what this looks like here. So we'll just do herb at, and then down here below, you can see it has all my stuff that pulls it up. So you can't see much, but we'll just go tryandfulfillment.com. I'm going to forward it to my Irving at. We'll just send it off to my Hotmail. And so you just put the email address you want, where you want to go to. And if this is your first email address, always make it a catch-all. That means anytime someone sends something to Triumph Fulfillment, even if they misspelled what was in front, it will forward it off to you. And then it has features like auto reply that you could send off, hey, thank you, I'll get back to you in 24 hours or whatever you want. Just an auto e-messages to them, and you hit create account. And that will create that account. If you want to create an email account, again, we're going to go create account. And when you create an email this time, the difference between this one here is this one here, we're going to give it a password. And then again, if we go to additional options, you'll see again, you can make it a catch-all. You could also even forward it off to your other email address. And so then you only have to log in to send an email address, but you can see it with your regular email address, and you could be able to do spam. And now this one here, you just go ahead and you hit create, and that will create those for you. And so now why that does that on GoDaddy, again, GoDaddy, theirs is under email and office. And here's your emails that you'll create. And once you're in those, you'll come back here. You go to My Products. And under My Products, you scroll down till you see the one that says Workspace Email. And we'll hit Manage All. And again, you'll see it looks the exact same as the other one. And you create. And you type in the email address. And you give it a password. And create the email address. So those are different ways that you could create the email addresses and the email accounts, and I highly recommend it. So that way you look as a small business startup, you already have that look and professionalism as a real company. Once you get going, as people choose like the Gmail ones and stuff, it's hard to switch back over because people have been emailing them and they've been using it and stuff is set up. So I highly recommend you start this at the very beginning, then wait until the end. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks.